the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron is the 3, with Thompson at the 4. Iman Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Mozgov in at the center. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Got to give a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back. Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, James Harden, the 6th man with the Thunder, but he's the go-to guy in Houston, a role he's very comfortable in. He said, quote, in college and high school, I was always the focal point. Now I'm back to my old ways, needing to be the leader, needing to score. In any situation, I'm going to be good. Kevin, he's certainly been good for the Rockets.
A one-man wrecking crew, Doris. Thank you.
And Harden is a great passer. But last season, at times, it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. So talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated. But this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping. And that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston does.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And you think of the superstar 2 guards who have won titles over the years, whether it's Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles or Dwayne Wade in Miami, Steve, they've all gotten after it defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's where Harden has to take the next step, in my opinion. When he's locked in, he's great. You know, he's got the long wingspan, he's got the strength. It's just about having that focus and that energy, that intensity that you need at the defensive end.
Here's the 3. That's good.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
And here's LeBron outside, and another 3 for Cleveland.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Harden gets the bucket.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
No good from LeBron. Rockets trail by 4. Pulls up for 3, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Smith. 68 points for James Harden.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
And so here is Houston. Three-pointer, and it's rejected. But they'll get another chance. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Wasted no time on that one.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats, Steve. He went with Larry, he went with Michael Jordan, and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he'd better be up there, too, and I would agree with that.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. And it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Now, here is Harden. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Shumpert, and he jams it with authority.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
From deep, another three for Cleveland.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
He had a nice open look right there. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this. To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
And Shumpert kicks to James. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
From deep. Rebounded by Howard.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
The three from LeBron, and he gets the bucket. James has got 34.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Harden has a wide open look, and another three for Houston.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
The drive by Shumpert, and he gets it to go. Shumpert's got 51.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
That puts them in the lead. And the Rockets lead by one. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
From outside the arc, and another three from Harden.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
LeBron passes to Shumpert. Now the feed to Dellavedova. This one for three. There's the block. And a touch.
Hi, Kevin.